Hello everyone, I'm going to be presenting about my part, the our pharmacy one. Hopefully you guys can understand, and sorry if there's any background noises and the fact my voice is going to be cut out because this is not just one voice recording in this whole presentation. Starting off with politik, we got the Sidang Istimewa MPR 1998. So this thing was set by Harmoko, the Ketua MPR tahun 1998. And the reason why this was made was because there was a big rebellion and they wanted to make more rules and laws so to make things better for everyone. And there's these things called ketetapan which the leaders made, and here are some of them. Number 8 of the ketetapan makes it so that the main rulebook of Indonesia, Undang-Undang 1945, can be changed if needed. This way they could update old rules to make them better. The next one is number 12 of the ketetapan, which is that they took away the rule from 1993 that gave the president special powers to control how Indonesia was built. Now the president wouldn't have too much power, so they're not as overpowered as before. Just in case if they're like misusing their power for their own needs. Number 18 of the Katatawan. So here they canceled an old rule from 1978 that told people how they should understand and practice Pancasila, and they thought this old rule wasn't needed anymore, so that's why they canceled it. Number 13 of the Ketetapan, they decided that a president and a vice president could only have a maximum of 2 terms for their job or 2 periods of 5 years each. So this way, no one could stay in power for too long. Number 15. So here they made a new rule so that different parts of Indonesia could have more freedom to manage themselves and be fair with how they use their country's resources. For the final one, they made it so the government must be honest and free from KKN, which means corruption, collusion, or nepotism. So they cannot cheat or be biased to friends or family, and they cannot be dishonest as well. Okay, now moving on to the condition, positive and negatives of the Sidang Istimewa MPR 1998. So the condition here is that the people in Indonesia got some good things from the new rules, but also some bad things happened called the Semanggi tragedy. This happened between November 30, 1998 and September 24, 1999 in Jakarta, where army shot unarmed people and protesters. That's a part of the that's part of the bad thing, the negative, and the positive thing is that Indonesia made some good changes in the Reformasi era, and that the people got positive benefits such as being able to vote. Autonomy daerah means that the local government have the right and powers to manage their own areas. The goal here is to make life better for the people, bring government service closer, strengthen democracy, and keep the countries united. This idea was made by Muhammad Yamin. After it was applied, some areas improvised their service and development. However, there are also problems like the gap between rich and poor areas and the risk of more corruption at the local level. Now, onto the positive and downside of this. So, the positive side is that you can see better welfare and development in some regions. People have the chance to participate in direct election for local leaders, and local government tends to become more responsive and efficient. Now, onto the negative side. There are economic disparities between regions that may become noticeable. There's risk of increased corruption at the local level, and local conflicts can arise in more diverse areas. So, continuing to the pencabutan pembatasan partai politik. So, during the awal reformasi, political freedom allowed people to form new political parties, leading to the creation of 141 parties, though only 48 passed the verification to participate in the 1999 election. This reflects the opening of democracy, where people could express opinions, gather, and organize freely. However, if the party leader holds on to their power for too long, it can harm the democratic system within parties, and they might not listen to their members and make decisions without letting others share their ideas or participate, which results in their power being abused. So while political freedom is important, maintaining checks and balance, like limiting leadership terms, is also crucial to avoid the misuse of power. So some of the main figures of the kebijakan pencabutan pembatasan partai politik is obviously B.J. Habibie, the president, Komisi Pemilihan Umum, Sri Bintang Pamungkas, Muchar Pakpahan, and Shanana Gusmao. Now, the positive side here is that number one, people have more freedom to create political parties. Number two, the government allows people to share their opinions, form groups, and hold public meetings. And lastly, number three, political freedom helps people to get more involved in politics. Now, onto the negative side. Number one, since there was like 141 parties, it could lead to bad choices since there's a lot of parties in there. And then number two, political freedom can cause problems if parties have different ideas, which could lead to conflict. The saying berbeda-beda namun tetap satu is a sign to show that even though people in Indonesia have different languages, cultures, and beliefs, they're all one united country. The differences are seen as strength, and it's important for us to work together and respect each other to keep the nation strong and harmonious. Back in Orde Lama kan dulu there can only be like three parties that can participate, but after the era reformasi, there are many parties that can join now. The goal here was to let people choose the presidents fairly, and the first election was held in 2004 and had 2 to 3 phases. Some of the main figures of this part is Abdurrahman Wahid, Megawati Soekarno Putri, Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, Joko Widodo, dan Prabowo Subianto. And now the condition of the masyarakat is good because they are more free to give out their opinions. Jadi dampak positifnya itu masyarakat sudah dapat hak untuk memilih presiden, tetapi yang dampak negatif itu tidak semua masyarakat setuju dengan opini mereka dengan presiden yang dipilih oleh mayoritas masyarakat.